No society has ever developed tough men during times of peace. No society has developed tough men during times of peace. Tough men are developed at war. Adversity is prosperity to those who possess great attitude. Adversity is prosperity to those who possess great attitudes. Our attitude can turn our problems into blessings. I love this one. That my attitude, actually you should just write down, my attitude can turn my problems into blessings. Hey. Hey. Are you guys writing or you're sleeping? You guys here in the... Because you're so quiet. My attitude can turn my problems into blessings. My. Hebu sikiliza hiyo statement. My attitude can turn my problems into blessing. Do you know what? How it will do it is none of your business. Just change your attitude and watch your stones turning into gold. Watch, change your attitude and watch your husband turning into the A1 husband. Change your attitude and watch your wife turning into an A1 wife. A1 wife, like almost a perfect person. Yeah. Amazing. Ama namna gani, my friends? Is it sounding is it a blessing? Like my problems can literally turn into a blessing. It's just that people don't like going through that process. Now, J. Sidlow, a Baxter, a writer, he wrote something that was really significant. Would you like to know what he wrote? He said, what's the difference between an obstacle and an opportunity? He's called J. Sidlow Baxter, a writer. He wrote and he said, what's the difference between an obstacle and an opportunity? And then he wrote right there, our attitude, exclamation mark. Then he said, every opportunity has a difficulty, and every difficulty has an opportunity. Some people are controlling me here, but J. Sidlow Baxter writes and says, what's the difference between an obstacle and an opportunity? And he wrote and he said, our attitude. Then he continued to say, every opportunity has a difficulty, and every difficulty has an opportunity. Glory to God. Right there, I feel like jumping. I'm excited because it means that there is nothing that is supposed to bring me down. I'm telling you, I met a certain man. He said that they have developed an app for this COVID season that is being used in different countries now. I mean, the dude is making more money now than he was making before COVID. Because when COVID came, they thought this is an opportunity, not a difficulty. So they looked, what can we do to make it easier for people to have meetings and to work from home? And they created an application that makes you work from home and you can't lie. Because once you move out, they put a fence, a virtual fence. Can you imagine? When I heard that, a white guy was telling me this. When I heard that, I was just bamboozled. They put a fence, a virtual fence, that if you walk out of that fence, you cannot log in. So you can't lie that I am in Rongai. Yeah? And not just Rongai, I am at Harvest Family Church. So they put a fence around Harvest Family Church, a virtual fence. So if you walk out, you cannot log in. So you are known. You are actually not at your work station. And companies are buying it like crazy. While you are saying, mambo ni mbaya. Mambo ni mbaya. COVID imetumaliza. Can you imagine? You're waiting for it to finish instead of looking for the opportunity in the difficulty. Some pastors, instead of looking for how to minister effectively to our people, you are busy saying it's the devil. The devil has now attacked us. God knew. God is never found by surprise. He knew about 2019, 2020. He knew about this COVID virus. It will come. He knew it would destabilize many people. But guess what? There are people who will never know poverty. Ever. Because of COVID-19. They will never know poverty because of COVID-19. Why? They had a positive attitude towards it, while you had a negative attitude towards it. That's the little difference that makes a big difference. So instead of finding a way that nobody should ever go to the market, that you can make money by just taking stuff or cooking for people or doing things, you are busy complaining there is no money. I know people who have gotten employed in COVID season, and I know people who have been sacked in COVID season. Now, listen to this. I'm about to finish. My point number 5 is, my attitude turns my problems into blessings. My attitude can turn my problems into blessings. No society has ever developed tough men during times of peace. No society has developed tough men during times of peace. Tough men are developed at war. Adversity is prosperity to those who possess great attitude. Adversity is prosperity to those who possess great attitudes. By there being war in Cote d'Ivoire, these countries that are always fighting, there are men who are continuously becoming prosperous. I'm not condoning them, but I'm just saying that in that war spirit within in Congo, whatever, there are people who are just mining and thriving and removing gold, while you're busy saying haki yetu, haki yetu. These people are prospering. Prosperity is through adversity to those who possess a great attitude. Kites. Do you know a kite? If it can't go up, it means there is no wind against it. It only goes up because there is wind against it. And there is also some tension from the rope or from the string that you're pulling. So that is what makes kite beautiful. So your problems are not meant to kill you. They are meant to make you great. Attitude, somebody. Many of us are afraid of criticism, but what wind is to a kite, that is what criticism is to a great man. I finish by saying, I'll continue from here. When Napoleon Bonaparte was in school, people were laughing at him. They made sport of him. They were laughing at him. Why? He was coming from a very poor background, and he was also from a very humble and a poor background. I think he was also very short. So when people started playing and joking about him, instead of him feeling bad about it, he resigned himself to books. He started studying hard with his books. When he studied and studied and studied, he became the top of the class. He got all scholarships, you know, because of the scholarships that, I mean, he received. And everybody accepted and said that this guy is great. He became great. When people laughed at him, he became great. When people laugh at you, you resign. I want you to know today, your attitude can turn your problems into blessings.
Thank you for watching this sermon. Let us know what has stood out for you on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so that you will always be the first one to know when we upload any content.